Hello. I told myself I wasn't gonna be speaking about stuff randomly. Like, I'm not gonna be speaking about stuff from my ego. I'd rather speak from things from the heart. Don't mind me. I'm just crying because I just did my eyelashes. It's so dramatic, huh? I love it. But anyways, I just wanted to speak about, what are you pouring your energy into? You gotta watch what you're pouring your energy into. And people be like, what is energy? Can you define like energy is your focus. What are you paying attention to mostly? Because you're feeding that energy, and whatever your focus is naturally going to come towards you and attract to you, right? Whenever you have a huge emotion attached behind that focus, so if you're focusing on something with a lot of love behind it, and love is the highest vibration. I just want y'all to know, if you want to manifest something and you're focusing on it with love, a lot of love and hope, that thing's gonna come flying in. But if you're focusing on something with hate, anger, anguish, it's not gonna come flying in as fast, but you're gonna be reminded of it constantly. Is that a real cat? No, that's not a real cat. I never seen that in there. But anyways, what was I saying? You're gonna be focused on it. You're gonna be reminded of it constantly until it comes into your life. So I feel like that's painful. So how can I distract myself? How can I stop thinking about this thing? I'm gonna teach y'all about one law of the universe. First off, if you don't even know what the laws of the universe is, I really recommend you to go look it up and learn it and study it and put it in your subconscious, because it's the way that the universe works. It's the way that our world runs when it comes to being. There's this one law called law of transmutation, where you essentially take in that energy that you're feeling and transmute that to bring in something that you want. So if I'm feeling sad, see, I've mastered to the point where I can catch myself in the middle of that, and I can start transmuting to attract in what I want, to manifest what I want. So if I'm sad, instead of lingering in that sadness, causing you to be even sadder, like you're prolonging the sadness when you linger in it. And I'm not saying you're gonna attract in more, but as you prolong it, that's you attracting in more sadness. I'm not saying you're gonna attract in more sad events. You attaching to that sadness is making you even more sad. Does that do you get what I'm saying? So how can you use transmutation to benefit you while you're sad? If I'm really sad and I catch myself, it is a real cat. Why is there a real cat inside of that building? I think that cat snuck in there. That building is closed. There's nobody in there. You tell me a cat lives in an eye center for your eye care? That's crazy. But anyways, so if I'm sad and I want to attract in large amounts of money, I would catch myself being sad. Like, I'm not gonna knock. It's okay to feel your emotions, but what is not okay is to linger and prolong the emotion. You're just attracting in more sadness as you keep focusing on that energy. You're just reliving that event again, getting more sad when you can use it to your advantage. And this can happen, you can use this with any emotion. Anger, boredom, like you can use it with any emotion. And the key factor with manifesting is your emotions. Whenever you're feeling an emotion, especially at a high rate, like if you're really sad to the point of you crying, you're deep in that emotion. And see, I love emotions because once you feel it deeply, you're carrying a lot of energy. You're evoking a lot of energy, no matter what emotion. Emotion is a scale. Emotion is a scale. Just because you're feeling sad, it does not make you negative. people perceive sadness as something negative. Just because you're feeling sad does not mean you are attracted in negativity. That doesn't mean you're on a negative scale. That just means you're feeling sadness. And I'm at the gas station. I'm just rewatching the video as I drive home, and I just want to explain more when I say emotion is a scale, because I don't like to leave things open-ended. Everything is a scale based on from duality, a law of duality. On this end of the scale is sadness, on the other end of the scale is happiness, and it's on the scale of emotions. It does not make this one negative, this one positive. No, it's just an emotion. And whatever scale you're on, whatever you perceive that emotion as, reflects if it's negative or positive to you, however you receive that emotion. But emotion is just emotion. It's on this, happiness, sadness is on the same scale. It's just, you know, are you more on this side or are you more on that side? That's it. Back to the video. Do you want to, the only reason why I transmute while I'm sad is because I don't want to keep feeling sad. That's not an emotion that I would like to stay in. But if that's emotion that you like to stay in, if that's one of your favorite emotions, go ahead, you know. But ew, there's a mosquito inside my car. But anyways, so let's say you're feeling sad and you want to attract in a lot of money. You just start redirecting your gaze, redirecting your thought. I'm so sad that I have so much money. I'm so sad that I'm financially free. And you start imagining this while you're feeling that emotion. And then all of a sudden you're going to start to feel how there's 2 mosquitoes in here. All of a sudden you're going to start to feel how your emotion of sadness, first off, is dwindling away. You start to become less sad because you redirected your thought to something else that you really, really want. And you just used your high abundance of energy, which was extreme sadness, to attract in something and redirect and reprogram your subconscious mind into being rich, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all about what are y'all putting y'all's energy into, especially when it comes to, I know it's the cold season, people want to be in relationships right now. Who do you have around you that you can love? And if you don't want to love those people, start loving yourself more. And I know y'all are tired of hearing, oh, I gotta love myself, I gotta love myself, but you're obviously not doing enough if you're sitting here contemplating and being sad about having no one in your life to love you when you have someone. And let's not forget about the unseen forces that are loving you constantly, speaking to you every day, putting you in situations that are so favorable, but you're stuck thinking about something that you don't have when you got everything that you need right now loving you. But that's all I want to talk about. Peace, people, and I'll catch y'all later when I have another heartfelt message.